The team that wins the first one drops the second. I don't know why, but it seems that's the case more often than not.
Now Golden State's starting five. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Dominguez steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Fades away. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wallace. Rebound by Butler. And it's the Warriors' ball. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Butler. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort with the ball. Butler covering. Pass to Holmgren. There's the 3. Here's Hartenstein. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you. Now, here's SGA. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. SGA, no good.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Sinks the triple.
And you can see how the entire arc is open for Curry. There's no part of it where he's timid about shooting.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Green with the block. Now Podziemski. Last game out, he had 14. Curry is inside. SGA defending. Lays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 5.
I'll tell you, I don't think the defense can do any better. Stephen Curry is just too good. Handles it, can score it in your face. It's unbelievable.
Holmgren wide open. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Over in the corner, Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Pass to Podziemski. Outside Curry. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 8. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
Wow, Dort just answering from distance right there. I love it.
Curry finds Butler. Green with a screen on Dort. Now here's Butler. He has yet to score. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And Holmgren pulls it down. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Grizzlies. And a wide open look for SGA. Off target with his 3.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Pass to Curry. The 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Count that one for Dort.
Boy, tremendous job having hands ready, feet prepared, catch and shoot opportunity for Lou Dort is good.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. Second, the Thunder.
You know, when you make a mistake against this team, they make you pay. I mean, because they convert those turnovers into fast break points, and that really can be demoralizing.
Pass to Green. Dort against Butler. Here he goes. And it's blocked.
This is what you love about Isaiah Hartenstein. You're going to get big-time defensive plays.
And here's SGA. Still without a basket. Over in the corner, Dort. That's good, and SGA with the assist. SGA's got 5 assists tonight. Warriors trail by 9. Pass to Green. Back to Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. Shoots over Dort. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Launches a 3, and again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, they hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And of course, there's the Warriors, 4 games back.
And you know, for the Thunder, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One shot.
I simply stated, Jimmy Butler is a winner and a game changer. This guy will compete on both ends of the floor, gives you everything he has.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had 35 points last game out. Pass to Wallace, lets the 3 fly. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Here's Wallace, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. And play stops, whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. He tried to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Horford's checked in. Warriors trail by 7. Podziemski with it. Still scoreless. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, Stephen Curry has always been able to draw contact, but now he's so physically strong that he's able to absorb it better.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And both free throws good for Curry.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Kuminga with a wide open look from outside off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Kevin?
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Man, we talk so often and appropriately about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as a scorer. How about that dime?
Now it's hard to see OKC doing what they did last year without Hartenstein.
I would argue, Kevin, one of the biggest free agent signings in that particular offseason. Hartenstein fills a role as important as any on the team. He can facilitate offense. He's a rim protector, a dominant rebounder. You talk about a plug-and-play guy, that's Isaiah.
Here's Wallace. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
There has to be a willingness to take chances, jumping for steals, getting out in passing lanes, and all of that worked in their favor.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from outside.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Back to Green. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. Shoots. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. And Horford pulls it down.
They're winning despite his performance here, and they have had his back all night.
Pass to Podziemski. On the wing, Green. He's defended by Hartenstein. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. Averaging 33 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Alex Caruso comes in for Dort, and it's Mitchell in for Cason Wallace. Here's Hield. 8 points his last outing. Right side Horford. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, Al Horford just goes about his business, and that's an easy opportunity right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Snatched away. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Spencer's shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Now Caruso. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Holmgren sends the screen for Caruso. The Thunder with another miss. The Warriors shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Pass to Hield. Golden State moving it around. Here's Jackson Davis. Defended by Caruso. Clock is at 3. Horford from outside. SGA with the rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Hartenstein inside, and the layup's good off the glass. Hartenstein's got his second bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Trace Jackson Davis. Buddy Hield is out there with Moody. Then there's Horford. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Mitchell. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Pass to Hield. To the inside. Here's Jackson Davis. Hield outside. A three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Joe passes to Mitchell. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Here's Butler. Hield outside. Back to Butler. Butler making it happen inside.
Yeah, that's fantastic execution. Jimmy Butler has excellent touch close to the rim.
On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by Hield. Again, Mitchell missing. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Hield. Here's the 3. Wiggins with the rebound. The Thunder have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Mitchell against Hield. Williams a screen for 3. Mitchell. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Moody finds Hield. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Down low. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Now, here's Butler. He's got 7. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Spencer. And the Warriors miss again. The Thunder leading by 3. Dort passes to SGA. Now Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To end the drought. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Butler. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. From deep Three-point land. And again, no good by Golden State. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And it's SGA in the corner. Shea hits from outside.
We all know SGA is a prolific driver. The counterpoint has got to be, he's got to be a threat from three.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Horford the pass to Butler. They kick out to Heel. And the Warriors miss again. Oklahoma City leading by 6. To the middle. Here's Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now here's Butler. He's got 7. Healed outside. Pass to Jackson Davis. For the 3. And again, no good by Golden State. The Thunder have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wallace. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Oklahoma City making a change. Hartenstein's checked in. Let's take a look at the numbers for Jimmy Butler.
And he's gotten very shaky at the foul line in the last 5 games. Compared to his numbers through the rest of the season, I know he's frustrated and he'll be desperate to get it turned around here tonight.
Warriors trail by 10. Kuminga sets a screen for Butler. To stop the run, it's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now, here's Dort. He's got 12. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. SGA's got the lead up to 13 now for the Thunder. Golden State moving it around. Top of the key, Butler. They kick it out to Green. It's up a 3. Wiggins with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's stolen by Hartenstein. Dort with the ball. Butler covering. Hartenstein with the screen on Butler. Inside. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Pajemski. Scoreless thus far.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Wallace from downtown. Pajemski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 17. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Wallace against Kuminga. Wallace the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Curry. Oklahoma City the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Pass to Kuminga. Now here's Curry. Can they get it? And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Hartenstein, guarded by Curry. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Off target from three-point range. Green dishes to Curry. Butler on the way. Banked in off the glass. Butler's got 9 points.
And sinking that one, he ends a 14-0 run by the Thunder.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues. And give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Wallace. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Dort kicks to Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Back to Wallace. Jacks up a 3. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Now here's Kuminga. Hasn't made one yet. It's Curry outside. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
There is nothing Steph Curry can't do on the floor. He is a Hall of Famer, and right now the defense has got to find a way to get him off balance.
Here's Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Warriors trail by 12. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And here's SGA after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Dort finds Wallace. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 8.
Well, this is what Isaiah Hartenstein does, right? He just keeps working on the glass. Both ends, nicely done.
Back to Curry. Lets it go with a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 21 in the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
To the paint. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Kuminga. That's tipped.
Man, tough defense from Isaiah Hartenstein. He's not having it at the rim.
Fires from 14. Gilgeous-Alexander with the bucket. He's got 11.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And they pick up 2. Curry's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Now Holmgren. Wallace looking for an opening. Offline with his 3. And so that's the end of the first half. Thunder lead by 8. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They're dominating on the backboards, just having their way out there, Shaq.
Out-muscling, out-tussling, out-fussling, out-schmuscling. It's no wonder why they're in front.
All right now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
Check it out, OKC. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Here's Curry. Dort and Holmgren are the forwards. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half.
And then they continue to control the glass. The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Green dishes to Curry. Pass to Butler. Green with a screen on Dort. Here's Butler. And he converts the layup. Butler's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Warriors.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And let's take this chance to check out the NBA steal leaders. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Take a look at Wallace. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
Defensively, his intensity just never drops. You match that up with his incredible timing, and you can see why he's atop the list.
Now here's Butler. Outside, Kuminga. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Here's Wallace. Dort a screen on Curry. Back to Wallace. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. And Hartenstein is right there. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Dort against Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. No good on that one. Nice defense from Dort.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ring shot on the way. Podziemski grabs the board.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Outside Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Wallace, and he banks in the layup. Wallace has got his second bucket of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Oklahoma City leading by 10. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Back to SGA. Just 4 to shoot. Looking to end his cold spell. And that's 2 points on the layup. And now a 12-point Thunder lead.
That's about trusting your timing and the feel you have as that shot clock is dwindling. SGA, yes, sir.
Back to Curry, trying to end the drought. A free ball from Curry.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. Yep, that one goes in there. SGA's got 15 points.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
Outside Green. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Thunder with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Warriors trail by 11. Podziemski with it. Nothing on the board. Curry is inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Curry can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Dort kicks to SGA. Wallace outside. They grab their own miss. Outside, Dort. Off target from outside. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Podziemski finds Curry. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
You know what never ceases to amaze me is Steph Curry's ability to contort his body, draw the contact, get the call, and still find a way to make the shot.
At the line for one.
Here's SGA. 15 points in the game. Dort on the wing. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Dort's got 17 now.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Butler feeling out of it. Curry way outside. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. But it's no good. SGA against Curry. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shea.
Now, this is just bread and butter, folks. SGA lives inside the painted area.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Back to you, Kevin.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Back to Green. Pass to Podziemski. Shot clock at 5. Nice defense from Waltz. The Thunder leading by 10. Outside, Dort. Now Hartenstein. Kicks it out to Holmgren. And the three ball is good. 8 points for him.
Now, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
Green with a screen on Dort. Butler against Dort, looking to get back on track here. Bucket is good. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. For Oklahoma City, Aaron Wiggins comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Warriors. Buddy Hield comes in for Butler. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Pass to Holmgren from outside the arc. And no good that time. Golden State's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Inside, Horford, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Got one on Holmgren.
Well, the frame of Al Horford goes a long way in helping him be one of the most consistent, solid defensive presences there is on the floor, forcing them to compromise there.
And that one falls for Horford.
Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first.
The Warriors making a switch here. Payton's checked in. And Al Horford drops them both. The Thunder leading by 9. Wallace left side, into the lane. A wide open look here for Caruso. Hands it from downtown. Caruso's got his first 3 points of the game. Green with a screen for Hield. This one for 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, that's a smart play by Hield. He allows the defense to get close, won't back off his shot. Excellent job.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And the Warriors making a change here. And he sinks the second.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And he nails the third.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Pass to Holmgren. 2 points. That one goes. 10 points for Chet Holmgren.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Santos, the pass to Curry. Fires from deep. Oh, what a stroke from Curry.
He got loose from downtown in the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
On the wing, Wiggins. Wallace outside. Wiggins, a screen on Curry. Here's Wallace. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's a 10-point game. Up top, Curry. Wallace covering. Back to Jackson Davis. Hield outside. No good on the 3. The Thunder shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. Wiggins sets a screen for Caruso. And a miss there on the triple. Warriors trail by 10. 1:24 left in the third quarter. It's to Curry. Horford with the screen on Wallace. And stolen by Wiggins. Over in the corner, Caruso. Holmgren outside. Clock at 6. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now a 12-point Thunder lead.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Hield, the pass to Curry. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Holmgren sets the screen for Caruso. Pass to Holmgren. Wiggins outside. Holmgren left side. From the baseline. And there's another one for the Thunder. Warriors trail by 14. Here's Curry. He has 35. To stop the drought. That shot missing.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass. Calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jimmy Butler is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Horford. Then there's Buddy Hield and Richard.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Hield. The kick outside to Butler. Golden State moving it around. From the arc. Hield can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Warriors trail by 17. To the middle, here's Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
Well, Al Horford does not mind sending a message now and then. How about that easy flush?
Mitchell passes to Wiggins. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, Williams. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Golden State. Jackson-Davis has got his fourth rebound in this one. Caruso against Butler. They double him with Wiggins. Pass to Hield. Over SGA. Hield can't hit.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
On the wing, Mitchell takes the three, and that one's good. Caruso's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Thunder. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Takes a step back. Outside, Horford. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Horford's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, a veteran shot right there. Al Horford immediately answering back with a three of his own. Go ahead, big fella.
Caruso, a good look. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. He's checked in for Jalen Williams. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. So it's the Warriors now, trailing by 17. Launches it, and the Warriors miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Mitchell. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good. SGA's got 19 points.
One of the great strengths in SGA's game, the ability to maintain control and finish through contact.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 16th rebound on the night. And it's SGA in the corner. Back to Caruso. His three-pointer's off the mark. Warriors trail by 19. Healed outside. There's a screen. And the Warriors miss again. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Mitchell's shot is good.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Now here's Butler to the wing on the left. Three-pointer, Horford. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's SGA. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Butler, hits the jump hook.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell wide open. And the 3 off target.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Count it.
Well, Jimmy Butler, outstanding at creating opportunities for his teammates. He is not just a scorer, guys.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. A different look for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Jordan comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Cason Wallace in for Mitchell. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Horford. Kuminga comes in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Heel. SGA surveying the defense. Holmgren against Kuminga. Holmgren can't hit. Warriors trail by 20. Podziemski with it. Pass to Curry. On the wing, Green. Here's Podziemski. Oh, good with the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Hartenstein. Holmgren outside. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Pass to Wallace for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Now here's Curry. Kuminga bounce pass. Green controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Draymond Green has a knack for understanding where the ball will come off. He's got long arms. Really nice job getting after it on the boards.
Here's Wallace. And the layup falls.
Well, this is what we talk about, the tale of two halves. He has been outstanding out of the break.
Butler on the way. Zadores, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM, and you can walk us through this. S-T-E-M.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
And Green, no good on that one.
Well, there's so much you can come to depend on with Draymond Green. Certainly skill in terms of his passing and rebounding and defense, but how about the emotion and leadership as well, guys?
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Green with the rebound. Pass to Butler. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
On defense, the Warriors. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Podziemski. Curry kicks to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Dort. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Thunder leading by 21. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And he hits the bucket. 14 points for Chet Holmgren.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Outside Butler. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 5 assists tonight. Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. SGA's got 12 points in just the second half. And for the Warriors, they're shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Back to Curry. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
Now George, following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga from deep. Wallace the pass to George. Outside, SGA. A three-pointer off the mark.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
For the Warriors, Podziemski, shooting one.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And He's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing fouls.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shooting two
shots.
First free throw is good. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Both free throws good from SGA.
What's been amazing to watch is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Dort outside. Here's Hartenstein. Now Dort. Now SGA. Outside Holmgren shoots the three. And it doesn't go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Thunder.
Look at the number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year. And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open. They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Now here's Butler. The shot and game clock separated by 4, and it's Green missing. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dorisburg.